It feels so good to be back here in the Philippines. God, I miss this place. Seems as though this pickup coffee is very popular in demand right now. Look how many people are stood outside. Maybe I need to give up Starbucks and try this one day. Hello, how much is your ice Americano? It's only 50 pesos. What's crazy is, having only been away for 2 weeks here in the Philippines, Starbucks have already increased their prices by 5 pesos. So ice Americano used to cost 150, it's now 155. Anyway, I'm gonna get to reason why I decided to go to India for 2 weeks. Okay, so there's a violation to cross when it's red, yeah? Is it everywhere or is it just BGC? So a lot of you were wondering and asking in the comments why the sudden move to India, and it's really multiple reasons that I decided to go to India for a short time. The first is I needed a change in scenery. I'd been in the Philippines for almost three to 4 months, and so I wanted to experience somewhere different because I was getting too comfortable living here and filming here essentially. The other reason was I wanted to go for the street food, which was phenomenal. But unfortunately, if you were up to date with my videos, you would notice like the first couple videos were all about food, and then I suddenly shifted from food to monuments. And the reason is because I got the Delhi belly. Yes, everybody was warning me about the Delhi belly, and I did end up getting it in the end. But it wasn't at the places where I actually filmed. The places where I filmed are actually very hygienic and very clean, and the food is really top-notch quality there. But I decided to go one night in like Old Delhi, kind of Old Delhi, New Delhi, where I was staying, and there wasn't really a lot of good food options, and I went to this kind of like shady biryani place, ate there, and that's where I got food poisoning, diarrhea, throwing up, and I was out for 2 days. So I was kind of uploading consistently while I was in India, and then I took like a 2 or 3 day break to revive. Another reason is a lot of people like a few months ago were saying I wouldn't be able to survive in India. People think I'm this like sort of guy who's like never been exposed to hardships or doesn't really know how to travel, is only comfortable in like shooting the malls. I knew India was going to be challenging, I knew it was going to be hard, and I wanted to prove and go anywhere and I'll be good. And the other reason is I wanted to see if I could tap into an Indian market. Unfortunately, I don't think I was there long enough to be able to basically teach the algorithm that I'm in India, because I've been making vlogs or videos in the Philippines for the past 5 months, and then to suddenly start making videos in India, I don't think YouTube pushed my content while I was in India. But had I stayed longer, probably for like a month or 2 months, it could have blown up. So hey, how's it going? But I was missing this place too much. I needed to come back. I also felt a little guilty having not provided an explanation before I went. I wanted it to be a surprise, really. Some people took it really positively, other people took it a little bit not so positively. But hey, it was a great experience for me and I learned a lot. And it's really opened my eyes to learning how to appreciate where I am a lot more. A lot of people that seem to go to India that I met there go on this sort of spiritual retreat to find themselves. And I didn't think I would go on such a journey, but it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Just like being in India, you're always going to be in some sort of spiritual retreat, like whether it be in Delhi or whether it be up in the mountains. It's just really tough. It's difficult. So is men upstairs or downstairs? Oh, okay, thank you. Oh yeah, made in Cambodia now. It's quite rough. Now, every so often, I'm going to have to leave the Philippines approximately every 3 months, because if I stay longer, I have to register for what is known as a, I think, AIC or ACI card, and it's basically a Philippine identity card for foreigners. And the price of these cards is really expensive. It's in the region of like 5,000 pesos. Okay, let me just show you this. So this is the express lane fee, which comes out to 1,500 pesos. And then because I've stayed, I think, over 3 months in the Philippines, I need to apply for a Filipino valid ID, which came out to 7,167 pesos. And there it goes. So with 5,000 pesos, I can actually book a flight to Malaysia or to Vietnam, stay there for a week, come back, and then, yeah, just keep doing that. So like make visa trips essentially. Otherwise, that 5,000 is just pretty much going down the drain in my eyes. And I did actually pay for it last time. And the moment you actually leave the country, it becomes invalid as well. So yeah, expect more trips, I guess, around Asia every like 3 months. But the Philippines is going to be my base. Hello, man. Thank you. The last and final reason why I wanted to go to India was I wanted to see the influence that Hinduism and Buddhism has had on the country. And I thought there would be an abundance of it everywhere in India. But unfortunately, when I went to New Delhi and Old Delhi, and even parts of Agra, it wasn't as prevalent as I'd imagined. I had this preconception that Hinduism was pretty much everywhere. And because I'd been living in Thailand for like 2 years previously, I really missed like Buddhism and seeing Buddha images like in the city, etc. And I thought India would have like similar details and similar images scattered all around. But sadly, I was wrong. 1,000 cc, look at that. As we're outside Nike, I bought some new Nike shoes whilst I was in India. Yes, they had size UK 12 and US 13. So yeah, I bought a pair because I really needed to retire those old pair of Pexus Turbos that I had. Now, what does the future entail for the vlog and this channel and the type of content I'm going to create over the next coming weeks? I really want to base myself in BGC for about a month. And so I'm looking for a place to stay because I really want to get back into the hobbies that I've kind of neglected whilst having this daily vlog. And I kind of want to introduce those hobbies which I'm really passionate about into the videos and kind of open up as a person who I am more to you guys, because my channel has really been about just traveling and showing you beautiful places in the Philippines, and that's all well and good, and I've really enjoyed doing that, but to me it's felt a little bit repetitive. Yeah, I just kind of want to be based for a little while and relax and show you what city life is like, especially in BGC, because the lifestyle here is just so relaxed, so calming, and I see a lot of people running here, which I want to get back into. I used to be an avid runner when I was in London. The only difficult thing has been trying to find an affordable apartment to rent out here in BGC. For those of you who have traveled here or tried to book an Airbnb, you will know that there's, first of all, not a lot of supply, and prices are pretty pricey, because this is probably the most developed area or most prestigious area here in Manila, Philippines. I think land prices here are second to only that in Binondo, but the lifestyle in BGC outclasses Binondo easily. So yeah, I'm trying to find a place in BGC where I don't have to commit to a 6-month contract, and that's within my price range. So if you know somebody who's got a condominium, a 1-bedroom ideally, maybe 30 square meters up to 45 square meters, that is empty and wants to rent it out on a rolling contract, then let me know. The other thing I can do is I can actually stay long term in a hotel or a guest house in the Philippines, which the prices are like 2 or 3 times cheaper than what you'd be paying for like a short-term stay. Yeah, it's crazy. So you can save a lot of money should you choose to stay for at least a month. Well, you gotta let them know, because then you'll just be charged the day rate. But the only problem is it doesn't really feel like home, and it doesn't even really feel like a studio apartment, because you don't really have a kitchen. It's smaller than a usual apartment. So ideally, it'd be nice to find an actual condo unit rather than staying in a hotel. So that's the Seda Hotel over there. And I'm gonna go and ask how much their rooms are. The apartments that I've been looking at in BGC are around about 45,000, 50,000 pesos a month. So I wonder how much they'll quote me. It'll probably be the same, but I'll just be in a 4-star or 3-star hotel. Hello sir, thank you. Hi ma'am. I would like to stay here for like a month, but I would like to know what the prices would be, because I'm looking for like a place, but there's not a lot around here. And do you know off the top of your head quickly, or you know? Oh, okay. I've come into the restaurant to kind of clean my eyes, because I don't know what's wrong with them. But I was speaking to the staff about, you know, monthly rentals here, or long-term stays as they call it. The short-term rate is about 8,000 pesos per night. So that's about 200 USD. But in terms of the long stay prices, they don't have access to that information. And so they need to email me to quote me a discounted price if I want to stay here for like a month or 2. But I've asked them to show me around a 55 square meter apartment, which is a studio. They also have a 1-bedroom 65 square meters, but that's probably going to be a little bit more pricey than the studio. And 55 square meters is more than enough. There are 55 square meters 2-bedroom apartments here in the Philippines and even in Thailand. So having that as a studio, it's going to be pretty big, and I hope they can show us around them, because I'm curious to know what they look like, and I'm sure you're curious to know as well. But I think the long-term stay for one of these apartments, for the studio probably, will be somewhere in the region of like 70 to 80,000 rupees. So rupees. Pesos. When you factor in the location, when you factor in there's a gym, there's a pool, etc., then maybe it's a good price. I don't know. But there are 1-bedroom apartments here that are like 45 square meters that I can easily grab for 50,000 a month, which is about 1,200 USD. There's a sticker on there.
In this side, sir, you have the city view.
City view, that's brilliant.
Yes.
You've got a dryer, a washing machine,
washing machine, and the
kitchen. Wow, nice. And it's modern, big, sofa. What about the view? Whoa.
The view, you see that?
Whoa, that is a bloody nice view. You can see Bonifacio High Street, this one.
Yes, that's the High Street.
Yeah. It's really, really nice.
Just,
Yeah, just one. Yeah. The bathroom's big as well. There's a wardrobe here.
There is no bathtub in the room.
But it's okay, I'm not really bothered. Oh, you have to be there. Yeah, that's good. Well, is this king size bed or?
That's the king size bed.
That's king size.
That's a king size bed. Yeah.
Look at this. Washing machine, fridge, induction hob. All right.
Okay.
Can you show me the amenities? Okay, a big thank you to the staff at Edda for showing us around their studio apartment, which is 55 square meters in size. I really like the look of it, and I'm really curious to know what the price will be of that unit that we saw. I'm guessing like a good estimate will probably be in the region of between 80,000 and 100,000 pesos per month, because of how centrally it's located too. the main high street that runs through BGC, and the view and the size of the unit is just remarkable. But I'm gonna have to wait until Monday to get the price information, because today is a Saturday and tomorrow they're not gonna be open. But anyway, before I wrap up today's video, there's 3 videos that I'm currently sitting on that I've yet to edit, which are about India. The first is visiting the Red Fortress, which is this beautiful 230-acre red sandstone walls that features these mosques, marble apartments and palaces. It's stunning with incredible gardens. The second is I actually visited the modern portion of India, which is a place called Gurugram, and I went specifically to a place called Cyber City, and it looks like BGC. And there's these really nice skyscraper buildings filled with like software companies, finance companies. It's got like a high street like this as well. And the third is when I went to Agra to go visit the Taj Mahal, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. But those videos are going to take a while to edit, much longer than just a day, and so it's kind of why I haven't really been uploading in the past 4 or 5 days. And I also came from India to the Philippines just yesterday, so there was a lot of travel involved, hence why I couldn't get anything out. But as I'm back in the Philippines, I'm going to prioritize these videos, because I still want the videos I'm uploading, I want them to be up to date and consistent. But you will occasionally see one of these videos about like the Taj Mahal or the Red Fortress that I'm still sitting on. Anyway folks, I made this video as an update to where my whereabouts are and what I'm currently doing. And also I think I kind of owed you guys an explanation for the reasons why I suddenly like appeared in India and was there for 2 weeks, and now I'm back in the Philippines. But I'm going to wrap up today's video here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like today's video, and share it with friends and family. And I will see you in the next video here in BGC in the Philippines. Many thanks for watching guys. Take care and bye for now.